All right, let's not waste any time. Let's get this bad boy open. This is just an option you guys can do. I want to say that you can do this to any of your Traxxas cars. Definitely Traxxas X-Max and Traxxas Xrt. So look it, guys. This is called... Get that out of here. Oh no. Well, I didn't know it didn't come with a mounting system, so that's okay. We'll just get it all painted up. And maybe we'll steal a different mount off of it, or we'll have to buy a brand new kit for it. But anyways, guys, this is the ProGraphix body, part number ProGraphix body 7812X. ProGraphix body for the XRT. Now check this out. The cool thing about these bodies is, well, they come mostly painted. I think it says like 80% painted. And then because, well, I didn't really want to do all red, I didn't want to do orange, I didn't want to do the hard rock body or the rock and roll body, and I didn't want to do the other body. So comes with the sticker sheet, so you can leave your windows clear if you want. Well, I guess you can't leave your windows clear, guys, so you're gonna have to use a sticker sheet. I'll show you why. So a couple Traxxas stickers, a couple XRT stickers. We'll probably definitely use all of them. The front grille, the rear lights, and the front lights. And then check it out. There is the body itself, and all the black stuff is obviously black and gray. And then we're going to go ahead and fill the rest of the clear stuff in with whatever color we decide. But first, we got to clean up the body and make sure that the paint sticks good. Okay, first things first. You get the body, and I know that most people know this, but I have a close friend of mine that proved me wrong. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly how to do this from step one all the way to the very end. Now if you look at the body, you can see, guys, that we got a sticker here and we got a sticker here. Well, that's not just taped to the body. This is actually a thin film that covers up the plastic on the outside. You can see I peeled it up a little bit there. We're not going to do any more than that because I don't want to get paint on the outside of the body. The first thing you're going to do when you paint an RC car body is you're going to clean it up. You're going to use soap and water. I like to use Dawn dish soap, and I like to use a green, I forget what they're called, but they're pretty rough. They're like maroon. Also, a scour pad. I like to use a scour pad. You can even use some really fine grit sandpaper, like 300 or 600, and sand the end of the body, sand the inside of the body. Once you guys get the body cleaned up, here's an important thing to know. You can use whatever paint you want as long as it's made for RC car polycarbonate plastic bodies. Lexan, polycarbonate, same thing. So when you go online, you can buy Tamiya paint or you could buy Spastix paint. I would stick with one or the other. Don't mix them. So if you paint your body with Tamiya paint, don't go ahead and mix a Spastix with a Tamiya. They don't play well together. Now usually when you're going to paint a body, you draw your design on the outside and you use stuff like liquid mask, or you use tape. In this instance, we're going to use tape only because the body is partially painted. So we're just going to dig right in and start painting. I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to paint my body and the steps I'm going to use to paint the body. Okay, so we'll just pretend that the body is clean and we still have our thin layer of film on the outside. We don't take that off to the very end. Now we're ready to paint. So since I built myself a Traxxas Xrt and I made it out of all different colors, I'm going to paint up the body exactly the same. I'm going to use blue, orange, green, red, yellow, and white. Now here is the scoop, guys. This is going to be your most important color right here, the white. Now, a couple of things when you're painting an RC body. You want to start with your darkest colors first and spray on the lightest colors last. So, in this body, since they're all fluorescent, we're gonna start with the blue, and then we're gonna go do the red, and then we might do the orange, and the green, and the yellow, and then the white last. All right, so I decided to show you guys exactly, so you have a visual. So here's the body, right? Easy does it. And then this is actual sandpaper, 320. And guys, I've painted a whole heck of a lot of bodies in my lifetime, and for some odd reason, the paint always wants to flake off. So the best option I have for the paint staying on is to use sandpaper, and that's just what's worked for me. If you guys aren't going to paint the windows, quick tip, or use the stickers that are provided, don't sand the windows, the side windows, or the front window. Just sand the plastic spots and you'll be good. You don't need to try and sand through like you're sanding a burr off of a piece of wood. Just kind of go through there and lightly scuff it up, because we're not trying to sand off this paint that's already in there. So lightly scuff it up, and then we'll use the Dawn soap, wash it out, dry it, and then we're ready for paint or tape and paint. Guys, it's soaking wet. We got it washed, and as you can see, I didn't dry it. Now, if you dry the body with a towel or a napkin, you're going to leave some sort of residual napkin in there, or what do you call that? Lint, like from a towel or something. Don't do that. What you're going to want to do is just take it outside, or just let it set and let it air dry. And yeah, so we're going to wait for this to dry, and then we'll be right back. This next part, you know, it might seem like a lot of work, especially if you're going to just be bashing this body and ruining it within the first 5 minutes of driving your truck. But guys, I race RC cars, and I do paint my own bodies. I could show you one here. Let me show you. Now, I'm no expert at painting bodies, that's for sure, and my skills at designing and all that stuff, and even laying the paint down, isn't quite the best. I'm still learning myself, to be honest. But check it out. This is painted by me. This is my 10 scale buggy, and I use Bitty Design. And now the reason I'm showing you this is because I want to explain to you there's a couple other ways to paint your body, your RC body, and one of the ways I have never even tried yet, and that's the airbrush. So this is all done with rattle can. I've never used anything other than rattle can, and most of the time I just use the Bitty Design, and then I cut it out, all that good stuff. I'll show you that on another video. And then I peel it off, and I paint darkest colors down to the lightest colors. In this case, I paint the chrome color first, and then yeah. So let's go ahead, and we're going to use tape on this next body. Let me show you how to do that. So normally, like I said, I use Bitty Design or some sort of liquid mask. I think my local hobby shop carries a different brand than Bitty Design, but Bitty Design is a brand that you can buy of liquid mask. Now, you could use the Bitty Design in liquid mask this body. I think it's a waste of time. Maybe it's not. I have a hard time using it, and yeah, if you're gonna do this, it's kind of a hobby in its own. So that's kind of why we're going with this ProGraphix body. So really quickly, check it out. It's darkest to lightest. So I'm not going to show you this whole process. You can only imagine what I'm going to do. I'm going to tape off the body, and I'm going to just block off certain colors, and I'm going to start with the darkest, which is going to be blue. And then yeah, this will probably take me a couple of days to paint, because, well, you want to spray a super light coat, you know, first light coat. And because these are all fluorescent colors, they come out super light and almost translucent, transparent, like you can, transparent, right? Is that transparent? I could look at the video, I could do it. Anyways, I'm going to keep going. You get it. So they need a bunch of coats, and you want to do light coats so the paint sticks. And then between each color, okay, darkest or lightest to darkest, you need to back it up with white. Let's say this is what we're using too. So this is a PS30. The color is actually a brilliant blue. We're going to start with the brilliant blue, and we're going to do, I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, but light coat, and then another light coat, probably 4 or 5, maybe even 6 light coats. And then before you move on to another color, back that up with white. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and back up the colors. We got blue painted on there, and we got orange. So we're gonna go ahead and back it up with this Tamiya white. This is PS1. Now, the point of that, guys, is so that the other colors do not bleed into that blue or the orange. So we'll go ahead, paint that up, and we'll be able to move on to the next color in the scheme. Okay, that thing is popping. Check it out, guys. So far, we got the blue on there, we got some yellow, and we got some orange. Now, let's turn it around. Check it out. We have some red, and we also just put on some blue. There's the underside. We're still going. We have a little bit more left to do, but we're just about there. I'm getting super excited. The cage came today. Guys, let's finish her off and rip it. Well, that is it, guys. Check it out. We got the body 100% completed, painted, and, well, we're ready to peel the wrap. Come on in. Let's show you the best part about painting an RC body. Let's do it. All right, here we go, guys. This officially means we can mount it up to the cage and put it on the truck. Haha! Super excited. Let's go. Oh man, why is this taking so long? Oh no, we gotta try to reveal this. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, look at the blue and the red and the green and the white. Woo! Here we go. You guys can all do this yourself. Remember, it's just a ProGraphix body. You don't have to know how to paint or anything. Just watch this video and you guys will be painting a body. Last thing we're going to do is mount up the stickers before we put the cage on. Look at that, guys, ladies and gentlemen. That thing is looking sharp. So sharp. I'm probably going to say this is the most sickest body I've ever painted. Look at that. So nice. All those colors for the Skittles XRT. I don't know, guys. Which side do you like better? The blue side or the orange side? There is the underside. We're calling that good. Guys, thanks for watching the channel. Please do subscribe. Stay tuned. And we're going to do a run video next. So thanks for watching again. PnwRc out.